Hello everyone. Let us get started with C++ certification training. So we shall look at C++ characteristics. Now what are the topics that we are going to cover in this discussion are what is C++ and what are some of the characteristics of C++. So let's begin our discussion or journey with understanding what is C++. So as you can see in this slide here in front of you, C++ is a middle level object-oriented programming language which was developed by John Strostrup at AT&T Bell Labs in early 1980s. Now what is meant by middle level, we will look at it in some time. Please bear with me for some time. So C++ is a superset of C. It was developed in order to overcome the drawback of C programming language and was initially named as C with classes, and then later on it was changed to C++ in 1983. So basically C++ is features of C programming combined with object-oriented programming concepts gives us C++ as a programming language. So what are some of the characteristics of C++ programming language? So these are some of the important characteristics. That C is object oriented, it is having good speed or very good performance, it is a mid-level programming language, it is machine independent, we can have dynamic memory access capability in C++, it has rich set of libraries, and it is a structured language. So let us look at this concept one by one in details. So object-oriented, what does it mean? This is one of the most important characteristics of C++ and also a major reason for its popularity. Object-oriented supports enable C++ to allow developers to build large-scale applications with extensibility and the ease of maintaining such applications. So basically with the capability of object-oriented or OOPS, you can build large and very complex application, and they are very easy to manage and maintain as compared to procedural programming language like C. It enables the implementation of classes, objects, and the concept of inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, and encapsulation. So these are some of the key features of object-oriented programming language, which we will look at it in subsequent modules. Now coming to speed, C++ is a compiled programming language. As a result, it has much greater execution speed as compared to interpreted programming language. So there are a few languages in market like Python, which is an interpreted language. So in that regard, C++ is a compiled language and it's very fast in terms of execution. Then it is a mid-level programming language. C++ is a mid-level language because it supports both properties of low-level language, like you can do kernel level programming, drive programming, etc., as well as high-level programming such as building or scaling the coding or the applications that you build. So basically you can write large-scale applications with the help of C++ as a programming language. Now it is also machine independent. So basically C++ program can be executed on any machine with minimal or no changes. So the point to note here is that although these programs cannot be executed just on any operating system other than the one they were developed on, but with minor changes and minor tweaking, they could be executed on different machines, and hence it is machine independent also. Then we have dynamic memory access. It means that C++ supports the use of pointers. As a result, it enables memory to be allocated directly by modifying the address of the memory location, which is a very powerful capability or a feature of C++. Then rich libraries. C++ provides a rich library consist of built-in data structures, functions, etc., as well as STL standard template library. We are going to talk about standard template library in details in upcoming discussions. Therefore, it makes it very easy for the development. Then it is a structured language, meaning that C++ programs are modular, that is, they are broken down into several units, or they can be broken down into several units, making it easier to understand the program, the code, and it is easy to manipulate it. So basically you are modularizing the big program into small chunks, which is easy to manage in terms of complexity. Therefore, it is also a structured language, giving you ability or a feature to break it down into smaller modules. So therefore, this makes C++ a structured programming language. So to summarize our discussion, at the end of this session, you should be able to understand the characteristics of C++. So in summary, we have looked at what is a C++ as a programming language and various characteristics of C++. That's all in this particular discussion. Thank you so much.